I guess I've always been positive. I've always had a high level of energy. I've always been entrepreneurial. I've always been the kid that just makes you laugh, right? Like that was just who I was, right? I'm just like what my coach calls me. She says, what does she say? My archetypes are a innocence hero. So you want to make sure that everybody's taken care of, but you also want to make sure that everybody's having a good time while doing it. So you take care of everybody, you're the hero, but you have that kid-like innocence where you can just do silly things and you can make people laugh, you can make people smile, right? When people are sad, like they can open up to you because you're not threatening to them. But they also know that you're going to be able to give them some sort of good advice because I've been through a lot of things. I think it's because I've been through therapy that I've been able to unravel it. I guess I've always seen the world as a blessing. I've been around some really cool people. My grandpa was an immigrant. My grandma was an immigrant. They came to this country at like 14 and 17. They worked their ass off. I'm not allowed can I swear here?
Go ahead, bud.
Okay. I should have asked that earlier. But I remember when I was, I don't know, 9, 7, 8, he's a farmer. So the levees that held the water back in the day, one of the levees broke and the cops call, hey, you're flooding the street. You guys need to get out there. So he's quiet. They had a 3-bedroom house. They had 7 kids, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And then there's like 10 grandkids. So when we go over, it's just this big, beautiful slumber party where the kids are all in the living room, like everybody's everywhere, right? It's just a zoo. And I was a quiet sleeper. So I hear somebody rustling around and I kind of pop my head up. I see Grandpa putting on his work boots. I'm like, Gramps, where are you going? He's like, oh, the levee broke. I said, okay, well, you got like 1,000 workers, right? Like, why are you doing it? And it was a level of responsibility. He said, it's my farm. I got to be out there first. He says, if I let them come an hour later, all the water is going to be gone. I was like, can I go with you? He's like, yeah, you're going to get your new Nikes dirty or whatever. Your new shoes are going to get dirty. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I get to spend time with you. And we went out there. He threw me a shovel and we started shoveling dirt. And by the time the workers got there, we had patched the hole. And then they fortified it, made it all strong again. And we came back to the house 2 hours later. Mom's like, where'd you guys go? And I'm like, hands are all muddy. I feel like a man, right? Like a little boy, got a couple calluses. I said, we fixed the levee, Mom. Yeah. And I just remember him telling us the stories of how hard it was, right? My mom telling me the story about how she was like, she actually dealt with real racism, like where she was beat up by the boys, not even girls, like the boys would beat her up, right? And so one day she just beat the hell out of one of the kids. And, this principal called, your daughter beat up one of the boys. You can't be doing that. And he's